What's up guys, Gully Boy back at you with another popular songs video, and this time we're going to be checking out the top 10 most popular songs from Playboi Carti. I feel like this is an artist that I must check out as he's very popular in the genre. He has a die-hard fan base that praises him as the next iconic rapper. Many believe that he's already reached this status as he's been brought up in a lot of hip-hop discussions. But right about now, I'm about to find out if these people are serious or just trolling. Let's go ahead and get right into it and check out Playboi Carti's 10th most popular song, Vamp Anthem.
10th most popular Playboi Carti song, Vamp Anthem. 25,042,884 views.
When them guys outside, little bitch, you better be ready. When them guys outside, little bitch, you better be ready.
With this being the first song from Playboi Carti that I actually sat down and listened to, I already noticed that he's a very unique artist. First and foremost, I absolutely love the instrumental on this song, as the organ plays throughout it that's very reminiscent of old vampire movies. Playboi Carti would then come through with a really unorthodox rap style. I will admit that it's captivating, but I can't get with how he sounds overall. It kinda sounds like he's rapping with a sore throat. Like it's hurting me to hear him rap on this song.
I'm playing with them birds like on ledge. We pop right by the curve, they can't tell.
The synopsis of this track is Playboi Carti informing his foes not to mess with his gang as they'll get smoked. His bars are actually impressive as he comes through with some pretty good wordplay, but overall I can't rock with this one as Carti's voice isn't appealing here.
9th most popular Playboi Carti song, Long Time. 25,319,532 views.
I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time.
This track is very annoying. The first thing that bothers me is the instrumental. It has a buzzing type sound that plays throughout it that drives me crazy. The instrumental also seems to be louder than Playboi Carti's vocals. One thing that I do like about this track is the concept, as Playboi Carti is informing listeners that it took a long time for him to get where he's at now. He'll also reiterate the fact that he didn't grow up having nice things, which led to him grinding in order to achieve great success. Playboi Carti's vocals also don't sound bad, but as they're being recited with a very annoying instrumental, it becomes very annoying, which makes this one a major skip.
8th most popular Playboi Carti song, At Math. 29,065,444 views.
Okay, now there's a lot to unpack with this one. The very first thing that caught my attention was Playboi Carti's vocal choice. I thought that I would have been annoyed by it as he's rapping with a very high pitch, but the more I listened to this track, I noticed something that really bothered me. Playboi Carti is rapping very gangsta in his verses over a jolly instrumental. Now when I say that this instrumental is jolly, I'm talking Nickelodeon PBS Kids jolly. But if I'm being honest, the instrumental itself isn't the issue, it's the jingle that plays throughout it. Bro, you cannot rap gangsta with that type of sound in the beat. That junk sound like I'm getting ready to watch a kid anime TV show or something. I honestly don't think that any rapper can pull off rapping gangsta on this instrumental. In order for that to work, you would have to take that jingle out. But sadly, that was the one thing that I didn't like about this track, as I really did like the uniqueness of Playboi Carti's vocal choice.
7th most popular Playboi Carti song, New Choppa, featuring A$AP Rocky. 31,721,188 views.
Diamonds, they looking like ice. Out with the hole like I'm ice. Stack on my cash, I got hype.
This song really made my head hurt. Now just in case you guys don't know, when I do these reviews, I listen to each track about 7 or 8 times. When I got around to the third listen, my head actually started to hurt. And I think the reason why this is because of Playboi Carti's flow here. He does this thing as he's rapping on this song where he puts extra emphasis on words. Another thing that annoys me here is when he constantly repeats New Choppa. Basically, the rundown of this song is Carti celebrating the fact that he has a new AK-47. Bars also consist of him and A$AP Rocky flexing on the ops, along with saying that they will kill them if they try to test them. A$AP Rocky will provide a decent verse here, but it doesn't do enough to keep me interested. This one right here is a major skip, as Carti's style is very annoying here.
6th most popular Playboi Carti song, Fell in Love. 36,271,483 views.
I fell in love, that's okay, cause we ain't lost.
Here we have another song where Carti's vocal choices don't do it for me. His vocals on this song are very low energy, and I think that's supposed to be the point, but the execution was done poorly in my opinion. Another flaw on this song is the very repetitious chorus, where Carti would constantly say the word love. I fell in love, but that's okay, cause we in love.
I fell in love, but that's okay, cause we ain't lost.
Now that's just lazy in my opinion, and it also sounds bad when he says it. He'll also bring those low energy vocals to his verse as well, making this one unbearable to listen to. The featured artist Bryson Tiller won't do anything to save this track, as his verse is just okay. All in all, this track is a major skip, as Carti's vocals are boring and his lyrics are very lazy.
Fifth most popular Playboi Carti song, Shoulda, featuring Lil Uzi Vert. 49,855,445 views.
Everybody rock with me because I'm up now. Took your girl and I'm scoring like I made the touch.
Okay, now we finally get to a track that I rock with. This time around, Carti would team up with Uzi, and they'll work incredibly well here. First off, I love the inspirational sounding instrumental. Uzi and Carti's melodic vocals would fit well over it. Uzi would start off the track with a verse that consists of him flexing on broke boys. Carti would then come through on the second verse, and he'll rap about multiple ways to kill his ops. Unlike the song Meh, this instrumental doesn't have a Nick Jr. melody that ruins Carti's gangsta lyrics.
Red shooters, I got blue. Lay that thing down and point at you.
This track is sonically great all around, as the instrumental is good, and Uzi and Carti will both deliver great verses with melodic melodies.
Fourth most popular Playboi Carti song, R.I.P., 52,037,498 views.
I'ma go fuck that bitch. I'ma go dash that bitch. Shawty gon' suck this dick.
This track started off really good, but got repetitive fast. The beat in the beginning instantly reminded me of some old school 3-6 Mafia, and that's exactly the type of vibe Playboi Carti brings on this song. The lyrics consist of him slapping and shooting dudes, along with taking their women. But the chorus on this track is way too long, and it's also very repetitive. And when I say it's repetitive, I'm talking about his flow. He'll use the same tiring flow throughout the track, which adds to its repetition.
That's a pull-up bitch. That made me pull up, yeah, I smash that dot, then pull up.
Maybe if he switched his flow up, this one would have been more enjoyable. One thing that I did find interesting though, is that Playboi Carti would address critics that call him a mumble rapper. He'll inform those critics that mumble rap made him a millionaire, and it also got him a crib for his mother.
Buy that crib for my mama, off that mumbling shit. Made a meal, off that mumbling shit.
Now, if I'm being honest, I don't think I'll classify Playboi Carti as a mumble rapper, as I can understand him on every song that I've heard in this playlist. I also think that it's dope that the brother was able to succeed by what many would claim of not being real hip-hop. But with all that being said, this song is still a major skip for me, as his flow is extremely repetitive here.
Third most popular Playboi Carti song, Sky, 68,988,706 views.
I told my boy gon' roll like 10 blunts for me. I told my boy gon' roll like 10 blunts for me.
This track right here is fairly decent. This time, Playboi Carti would come through with multiple styles on this track that blend in well with the spacey instrumental. But although I'll admit that Carti's style is good on this track, it still fails to keep my interest. I honestly think that I'm coming to the conclusion that Carti's rap style just isn't for me overall. His signature flow isn't my cup of tea, and he probably has the worst subject matter out of any artist. Now, I've said this countless times. I have no issue with repetitive subject matter, unless the artist does things creatively within their vocals and production that's appealing to me. Well, Carti's vocals and production aren't appealing to me, which drastically highlights his repetitious subject matter. This song is no different, as he raps about being high off drugs and smashing chicks. Like I said before, this one's just okay, as Carti's vocals don't annoy me like they do on other tracks.
I don't drive R8s, I don't like those. I drive a Daytona and I tell it.
Second most popular Playboi Carti song, Woke Up Like This, featuring Lil Uzi Vert, 88,701,999 views.
Woke up to niggas talking like me, talk. Woke up to niggas sounding like me, talk.
Okay, I know I'm about to piss people off, but I honestly don't care. See, what y'all gotta understand is that this is my opinion, and this is what my ears enjoy. Another thing that I realized with a lot of you young TikTok folks is that a lot of you think just because a song is popular or blew an artist up, that means that it's good all of a sudden. I mean, it may be good to the masses, but that still doesn't mean people cannot like the song. But with all that being said, this is just another instance of me not liking Playboi Carti's overall rap style. His delivery bores me, and his flow is very repetitious on certain songs. The instrumental on this song also sounds repetitive, as the buzzing sound that plays throughout it becomes annoying very quickly. Now another thing that put me off on this song was its synopsis. The name of the track is Woke Up Like This. Playboi Carti is basically saying he woke up to people sounding like him, and they also talk about the same topics that he does.
I woke up to niggas sounding like me. Woke up to niggas talking like me.
I'm really trying to figure out who sounds like this dude. I mean, what artist during this time had boring flows and delivery? Now, when he says that he woke up to people talking like him, that's just a bizarre thing to say, because dudes have been rapping about killing their ops before you was even a sperm cell. Lil Uzi is the featured artist here, and he doesn't do anything to save this track. I mean, not that he could, but all in all, this was a hard skip for me, as it's another uninteresting track from Playboi Carti with a lot of annoying elements.
Nigga don't like me, but act just like me. Fucked all of y'all bitches, so they parties don't invite.
The most popular Playboi Carti song, Magnolia, 187,409,018 views.
In New York, I merely rock, hiding in my socks, running from a op, and I shoot at op.
It's crazy that I previously said that I wouldn't refer to Playboi Carti as a mumble rapper, but when this is your most popular song, I can definitely see why people think that he is, as I can barely understand what he's saying. Also, the majority of this song is taken up by his what ad-lib, as he says it all the way through it. Now I know that y'all are gonna get mad, but as I said before, I can give two flying f***, because I'm not here to say things that appeal to y'all. This is what my ears enjoy, and my ears don't enjoy this song. Now I will say that this song is perfect to get the party lit, as it has that dance vibe to it, but I don't dance, so this isn't gonna work for me. His rapping style on this track is also the most annoying one out of all of his songs in this playlist. He'll come with the same boring repetitious flow, just as he did on Woke Up Like This, but this time it's unbearable as it's now combined with mumble rap. The only thing that I can understand on this song is when he says in New York I merely rock and hide it in my sock. I also understood the line where he said shooting like a soldier, like I'm from Magnolia.
Shooting like a soldier, like I'm from Magnolia.
I thought that line was pretty fire, as it pays homage to that old school No Limit and Cash Money wave. But other than that, I can't understand anything else. I think that I can honestly say that this is the worst song in the playlist, as it annoyed me the most. This one is most certainly a skip, and I'll never go back to it.
Big, bang, never fold, sip, wait for that shit slow.
In conclusion, Playboi Carti is just not an artist for me. I can't get with his overall rap style, as it's boring and uninteresting in my opinion. I will admit that he's very unique in his own way, but just because you're unique doesn't mean that someone is gonna rock with your music. This in tune explains why he has such a dedicated fan base, but for me, this dude gotta get packed up immediately. I have no interest in checking out his projects, as I only like one song out of the 10 in this playlist. I like more Ice Spice songs than I did this dude's songs. That should really tell you something. As far as Playboi Carti being a rap legend in the future, I honestly don't see it. I remember when Rolling Stone made their top 200 rap albums of all time list and had Playboi Carti's Red album on there. They say that in years to come, it will be one of the most influential rap albums ever. I highly disagree with that because I don't know any artist that raps or sounds like Playboi Carti. And when I say that, I'm talking about mainstream artists, not underground rappers who aren't on the level as Lil Baby or NBA Youngboy. I know some of y'all are crying and throwing temper tantrums right now, but I'm just calling it how I see it. I will commend the brother for his success, but as for me bumping his music, I'm gonna have to pass on that. But with all that being said, this was another episode of checking out artists' top 10 most popular songs. Y'all already know that I'm not gonna stop doing these videos, as I love hearing rap music that I haven't heard before. Be sure to stay tuned for the next installment of this series, cause it's gonna be a banger.